Sotah, Perek Dalid, Mishnah Dalid, fourth Mishnah, fourth chapter of Sechet Sotah. Says the Mishnah, Eshet Kohen Shotah Umuteret La Ba'ala. The wife of a Kohen, she must, if she is suspected and the husband did Kinui Ustira, then she does drink to Mei Sotah. But once she does drink to Mei Sotah, she is then Muteret La Ba'ala. If, of course, she comes out innocent. You would think this is obvious. But Tunura says, I think based on the Gemara says no. Mao detema, you might have thought, Hoil ve'eshet kohen shene'ensa asura lebala. This is a halacha that if an eshet kohen, the wife of a kohen, is raped, nonetheless, even though it's against, coerced and there's something they could have done, she is asura lebala. She's forbidden to her husband. So then, nachushla, maybe we would be concerned in this case, shema ne'ensa, maybe she was secluded and she was raped. Ulekach lo bidku hamayim, and the water didn't check her because the water doesn't check for rape; it just checks for infidelity. Kamash Malan comes to teach us that no, we don't have to worry about that. If she's shotah and she's nimseit nikiya, she's found clean, then muteret leba'ala, then she is permitted. Similarly, eshet saris shotah. Saris is a eunuch, so nonetheless, even though they can't maintain normal relations, nonetheless, she still drinks. She drinks the mei sotah. Okay, and he is her husband. Okay. Al yidei, next halacha. Al yidei kol arayot maknim. The question is, which men that she's secluded with, so which men are eligible for kinui, for the warning to say, I don't want you to be miyached. So the Mishnah says, any arayot, any man that's prohibited, chutz mina katan u'mimisha eno ish, except for if it's with a minor or misha eno ish, which is an animal, meaning the husband can't suspect her of having a sexual relationship with the family dog, a bestiality. That's not kinui. It has to be a man and not a katan. Okay, so im kinela me'aviha o me'acheha o me'kol harayot. So this is a really disgusting family, and he says, I don't want you to be miyached with your brother because I suspect you of having a sexual relationship with your brother. V'nistera, and then she does. Havei kinui, that's considered kinui, that's considered warning of jealousy, even eseret alav, and she's prohibited. V'shotah, okay, and she has to drink. Okay, therefore, it's any arayot, it's any man, not just men that she could theoretically marry. Those are prohibited. Okay, except for a katan, pachot miben teisha shanev yom echad, who is less than 9 years and 1 day old. She'en biato bia, meaning katan, according to the Rambam. That's what the Rambam said. The Rambam said you can't suspect her if the child isn't able to have a halachic sexuality. En biato bia. Bartanura says, I don't think the Rambam is right. I think it's katan pachot min 13 shana v'yom echad v'lo hevi simanim. A katan who hasn't reached the age of adulthood, which is an interesting question. I think the Rambam makes more sense. Because it's a question of the ability to have sexual relations, not whether it's a question of adulthood or not. Nonetheless, we'll stop here, and as we always do, dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Harab Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.